What if I told you that retailers killed the whole video game genre with pure speculation? Yep, that explains why I only see GTA's, FIFA's, Call of Duty's and these type of covers in most stores. Two industry savvies, Nathaniel Chapman and Josh Sawyer, were discussing via X about how retailers like Walmart and Best Buy decided on which games will be shown on the shelves. And without any supporting data, they decided to choose not to feature their upcoming isometric cRPGs. I'm talking way back in the 2000s. Josh Sawyer, current designer director at Obsidian and responsible for games like Pillars of Eternity and Pentiment, said that games like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 sold very well. But after Neverwinter Nights, retailers decided that the whole isometric RPG genre was dead and reserved almost everything to GTA. Former designer at Obsidian and Blizzard and current artist at Timberline talked about how brutal it was to sell RPGs in the 2000s and how homogeneous video games felt in general. That really got me thinking about the many video games we truly consider a cult classic but never sold because of a misjudge of a retail store. No wonder why the digital market is king these days. But that also happened this year with Microsoft completely underestimating Baldur's Gate 3. Even a lot of RPGs of the era had made a slow change for a more focused action to sell a bit more. But what if that wasn't necessary in the first place? According to Emil Paglarulo, lead writer and designer on Starfield, some players really don't care about the story and want to keep it simple and stupid. That to me sounds more like an imposter syndrome invading all of Bethesda, because if you ask me, studios like Larian and From Software have proved everyone wrong with their vastly enriching narratives and award-winning games, Baldur's Gate 3 and Elden Ring. What do you think of this topic? Do you remember any great video game cult classic that has put off the shelves too quickly? Let me know in the comments. Also, feel free to watch my full Baldur's Gate 3 analysis, which is fully available on my YouTube channel. Take care.